Y'all, this song has been on repeat for 2 to 3 days. I think the last time I did this with a song, it was Suicide Boys' Even Ghosts Aren't This Empty.
Drown myself, that's all I've done. She knows I will. It feels like I'm on the run.
That guitar is so sad. My God, I love it. It's so bluesy. I love it.
The worst of me,
He got the best of her.
she don't know her worth.
Ain't her fault, I never learned.
The worst of me got the best of her because she don't know her worth. Ain't my fault, I never learned. All she had of us, she burned. Wow. And just like the way the vocals just kick in and just, yes.
I see nothing wrong. Here standing alone.
I don't know whose voice it is. Both of them have amazing voices, complementary to each other. But whoever it is, that tiredness to his voice, but that like deep raspy, let me take a nap, in his voice, I love that shit. And don't make fun of me. Don't judge me. Look, a bitch could sound tone deaf while she's singing if she wants to, okay? It's a you issue, not me. They shred the shit out of the guitar right here. Please give that man his flowers. Please give that man his flowers. It's sexy. It's sexy.
I see nothing wrong.
Can't you see that I'm right here?
Standing alone.
Absolutely, I love it. Ooh, that's my neck. I'm also a sucker for songs that just tell stories, that do dive into emotions and experiences head on, and that's obviously what we see here. I'm noticing a trend where I'm finding more and more artists that I like to listen to or I'm curious about on TikTok. So TikTok brought me Foxnvead in the past, 2 weeks, I want to say. I think either they have two vocalists who also play guitars. I think it's the drummer. Apparently is hilarious and has a popular TikTok account.
What her favorite rock band says about her, part 2, Fleetwood Mac.
Probably spent more time and money on crystals, but you really need to get that catalytic converter looked at, brother.
So he made a post not too long ago, and the caption read something along the lines of, you having a successful or popular TikTok, very few of your followers know that you're part of a band. And so the band members end up popping up on this TikTok post. So I get curious and I click on account and I start looking for the link in the bio area. I click on it and I don't remember if it brought me to Spotify or if it brought me to YouTube, but it brought me to this Too Far Gone song. And y'all, this song has been on repeat for 2 to 3 days. I got ADHD. This song has been on loop for 3 fucking days. For hours. Yeah. I think the last time I did this with a song, it was Suicide Boys' Even Ghosts Aren't This Empty. Yeah. So I got curious. I was like, well, how long have these guys been around? Because they sound amazing. And it looks like these guys have only been around since like 2022, I want to say. According to what I'm finding on YouTube and even TikTok, that's the furthest back date that I could find. And I do believe that they've only been around for a couple years just because I looked up concerts that they might have going on, and all the concerts are in what I believe is their hometown of North Carolina. Even though there was a song that I listened to the other day that said something about since they left Tennessee, but common knowledge, everyone leaves their home, middle of the nowhere town to move to Nashville to try and make it big. I think that's what Chris Stapleton did. Jelly Roll is from Tennessee. He's like an hour or so away from Nashville, even though he kind of made it sound like he lived only a few towns away. I don't know. I love Jelly Roll as well. I love everything that he's trying to do for felons, and it's been just such a joy to see him grow so much within the past couple of years. Mind you, he's been at it for years on end, but I've watched the interviews with Jelly Roll in them, and he's another one of those artists who I could relate to in some way, shape, or form because of what we have in common. Picking up on, it's giving a lot of whiskey shenanigans after work, going home to dysfunctional relationships. She don't want to deal with my shit. It sounds like she went and got herself some space. Or maybe she went home and helped herself to her little sharing of the whiskey, and maybe he went to watering hole after work and just, I don't know. I pick up on blues to some degree. He's just not here right now. I feel like he's not happy in this relationship. He's not okay. Maybe he wants out, maybe he doesn't, but it's just bothering him, this relationship. I was under the impression that there was one lead singer, but apparently there are two, and I don't know whose voice it is. Both of them have amazing voices, complementary to each other. That tiredness to his voice, but that like deep raspy, just let me take a nap, in his voice, I